Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
Top of the morning, traders. How are we? It's a Monday. It's Monday the 12th of September to be exact. I hope you had a great weekend, guys, and also hope you had a great trading week last week. Yeah, we had a profitable week last week, so hope you followed some of the trades, guys. Before we start, let me just remind you of a couple of things, guys. So above my head, yeah, remember this, on Wednesday, 6:30 London GMT, we've got our live stream, guys. So it's a great opportunity for you to ask as many questions as you like. If you want to come on, guys, and actually speak to me face to face, even show me some of your charts, then you can do that as well, guys. Just drop us an email and let us know that you want to do this, and we'll make it happen. All right, so that's Wednesday, guys. Also, we've got a Discord channel set up now, guys. So it's in the comments below, and it's also in our channel bio. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord channel and chat with your fellow traders, then please do. Right, I think that's everything. I think that's all the reminders, guys. So yeah, let's do what we normally do. Let's look at yesterday's trades. Let's look at today's potential trades and also the important news for today as well. So yeah, not yesterday, Friday's trades. These are Friday's trades, guys. So the first one we were looking at from Friday was this. This was the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc, and we were looking to short this pair. Okay, so price was clearly in a downtrend. Remember, your day chart is always your why. Why am I shorting? Why am I longing? Okay, so it's in a downtrend. Okay, and then it was just pretty much ranging for a while. Yeah, broke down again, so we had lower lows, and then ranged again. Okay, and then it broke again. Okay, so it hasn't been strongly trending, but it's been slowly breaking down. All right, so that's the structure of the market. Okay, and then if we zoom in, so you can see these day candles. And then if you remember, guys, we were shorting off of this candle. So this candle's obviously broken these lows here. And the idea was just to short from one of our grey zones back down to our psychological level. It was 5,800, guys. Okay, was our psychological level. So that's our reasons why, guys. That's why we were shorting this pair. Okay. Now we're going to look at the H1 to see what actually happened, guys. And it was a trade that I was able to get into twice, guys. All right, so let me explain. Yes, we had our two grey zones mapped out. Yeah, as you can see. So the top grey zone didn't come into play. Yeah, we wasn't interested in that one. But as you can see, our first grey zone here. So we had two goes at this trade. Let me zoom in. My head is always in the way. I might move it in the top right corner. So yeah, so first of all, guys, we had this candle here. All right, so I actually entered off of this candle. So price had left the grey zone, then it come back in with a bearish candle. And that's after these three candles, which are all very indecisive candles. Yeah, doji really. Yeah, all lots of indecision. And then we had, bang, we had this bearish candle. Could have been more bearish, but it's a bearish candle after indecision, and I like this when this happens. All right, so I got a slight retrace. I entered here. All right, I put my stop above here. Okay, actually put it above this psychological level just. And then I took price back down to these last H1 lows here. Okay, and closed it out here. So I've got my risk to reward of 1:1. Happy trader, closed 80% of the trade. Okay. Then we had another go. So I was still in this trade for 20%. But then I saw this candle form, guys. So it come back up, tested these last H1 highs. I know it's a green candle, but it's got a very large rejection wick. So again, I got a slight retrace. I entered here. I put my stop above here. Okay, my stop didn't change, guys. Yeah, it was the same for both trades, just above this psychological level. All right, and then again, when price come down, I got a risk to reward of 1:1. Okay, which did correspond with these lows. Okay, so yeah, I entered the trade again, closed 80% once it got down to this level here, these last lows. And then I was still in this trade for 20%. So I still had 2 lots of 20% running, guys. Okay. And then eventually, guys, because it was a Friday, it was the end of the trading week, I ended up just closing 100% of my trade around here. Okay, so yeah, it was a very good pair because it gave us a couple of opportunities to get into this trade, okay? And both of them were good trades. So yeah, happy trade on Friday, guys. Yeah, this was a really profitable pair and ended up closing all of the trades before the market closed. As you can see now, guys, it's gapped down. Could have made, even potentially nicer profit, but we'll see what it does today. I still think this wants to come down, guys. I mean, if you look at this candle and that candle, yeah, price is telling me it still wants to come lower. Okay, but we shall see. Right, but that was the New Zealand Swiss franc, and that was very profitable, guys. The other trade was this. This was the Aussie dollar against the Canadian dollar. This was the second trade we were looking at on Friday. And guys, I know you've missed me saying this, but this was a head and shoulders. I know you love this pattern. Okay, so we had shoulder, head, shoulder, and then price has been coming down. Okay, so yeah, for those of you that haven't heard me say a head and shoulders, which there can't be many of you, this is a head and shoulders pattern, guys. Yeah, we've got shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, and then when it breaks these lows, we're looking for shorts. Okay, and then generally as a rule of head and shoulders pattern, whatever this length is potentially the target as well. All right, but yeah, guys, we were just trying, our target was a little bit more conservative. We were just trying to come down to this blue line here. Okay, so that's the pattern. Let's zoom in so we can actually see the candles a little bit better. And pretty much, guys, we were looking for short since this candle formed because this broke this low and this low. Okay, but the actual candle we were looking at was this one. All right. And you remember, guys, back to Friday, it was still a potential trade, but I didn't like the fact that this wick closed back into this last green candle here. All right. And as you can see, we got a very bullish green candle instead. So let's go to the H1 because remember we had some very strict criteria to enter this trade. I made it strict criteria because of what I was seeing on the day chart, guys. Okay, and then sure enough, having that criteria, which is very important, guys, you need to know how you are going to enter a trade before you've entered it. All right, your day chart is your why. Why am I longing? Why am I shorting? Why am I staying out? And then the H1 chart, guys, is your how. How am I going to trade it? All right, and if you remember rightly, guys, I was looking for price to come to this grey zone, but then I needed a bearish candlestick pattern to form. If price broke this grey zone, I simply wasn't interested. Yeah, I was very specific about this on Friday, guys, okay? Sure enough, we didn't get a reaction, and then I just stayed out the market. It's now using this grey zone as an area of support. It'd be interesting to see if this low here gets broken and we get this pattern. Yeah, we could potentially look for shorts then. But yeah, from Friday, guys, we simply didn't have a trade. All right, so yeah, that was Friday, guys. So profitable day. Yeah, New Zealand Swiss franc gives a couple of opportunities and we took them. Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, no trade. Right, guys, let's take a look at today's potential trades now. Guys, another profitable day on Friday, so I hope you managed to follow that New Zealand Swiss franc trade. Yeah, we didn't have a trade on Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. And I hope you enjoyed the recap, guys. If you did enjoy the recap, then please join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. Help support the channel. Merci beaucoup. Guys, again, before we start, let me just give you a couple of reminders. Above my head, we've got the live session, 6:30 London GMT on Wednesday. Yeah, so come on, ask as many questions as you like. If you want to come on and actually join the video face to face with me, maybe show us some of your charts, then get in contact. Email us and let us know, guys. The email is in the comments below and also in our channel bio. So yeah, email us if you want to come on. All right, guys, that's enough of that. We also have a Discord channel, yeah, which is what my first question I'm going to look at today. So from our Discord channel, one of our subscribers asked me about my stop loss, okay, and it was a good question. So we're going to take a look at that now, okay. Before we look at our trade ideas, we're going to look at this question, okay. So the question was, guys, once I hit my first target, which is either the H1 high or the H1 low, do I then move my stop to break even? And the answer is no. What I do is actually trail my stop. Okay, so let's look at I just wanted to look at a chart that's been trending strongly and doesn't get much stronger than US dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, so let's go down to the H1 chart. This is not a trade idea, guys. This is just me, answering one of your questions from Discord. Okay, so let's say, for example, this grey zone here was our entry grey zone. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, what was once resistance, when it breaks, becomes support, and we come up. Okay, so this would make perfect sense. This would be a good trade. All right. So imagine none of this price action has happened, guys. Yeah, we're literally just getting into this trade. So price come down. We got this candle, yeah, that bounced off of our grey zone. I entered here. Yeah, I entered here. I put my stop below here. Okay, and then I closed 80% of my trade here. Okay, yeah, I get my risk to reward of 1:1. And then I close 80% at this level. Okay, you've seen this many times before, guys. This is how I trade. Okay, my first target is always the H1 high if I'm long in the market, or H1 low if I'm shorting the market. Okay, so I've closed 80%. All right, here. My stop loss is here currently. All right, this is my stop loss. I will not move that to break even. I will not move that to here. Doesn't make sense, guys. Yeah, you mark this grey zone as a potential area where price could react. So keep your stop loss there. Yeah, why would you move it? You've already done your analysis, and this told you it's a good area where price could react. Okay, so I will keep my stop loss there until we get a break of this H1 structure. Okay, so this candle here, as you can see, has broken these last highs here. So H1 structure is still firmly in an uptrend. Okay, so once that happens and I have this, this continuation of structure, I will then do this, guys. Okay, so let's start zooming in a bit now. So what I'll do, yeah, prices come up from here. We've broke these last highs. Okay, as soon as that happens, I will then start trailing my stop loss. Okay, so if you look here, this is potentially a last low. Okay, price come up. I will move my stop loss to here. Okay, and then price comes down, test this level again before it goes up. Okay, so I'll keep my stop loss here, below this swing low here. Okay, and then as price carries on, as price forms, I will look for the next one. Okay, so yeah, I've got my stop loss here, was here, I've kept it here. Okay, then I could potentially, move it down to this one here, this area here. Okay, and then this happens here. I could move my stop loss below this. Okay, and then price shoots up some more. Okay, so that's all I'm doing, guys, just moving my stop loss up. Okay, then price shoots up. Yeah, remember my stop loss was here. Then here, potentially here, and then let's say I eventually get stopped out here. Okay, all right, so that's what I will do with my stop loss. I will keep looking for lower lows to put the stop below, or higher lower highs if I'm shorting the market. All right, so yeah, just wanted to show you that, guys. That's what I will do with my stop loss if I'm letting the trade, if I'm letting that 20% run. Remember, I've already closed 80%. This is just for the remaining 20%. So that's what I do with my stop loss. And thank you for your question. It was a very good question. All right, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Let's get rid of that now. And I also want to show you this. This was a potential trade idea, US dollar, Canadian dollar. All right, and I'm still looking at it now, guys. Let me show you why I'm a little bit indecisive. Okay, so price has obviously clearly come back up to these highs here, and it's reacted very strongly. Okay, we've had 3 days of negative bearish candles. Okay, it's also broken this very steep diagonal channel. You can see my grey line here. It's also broken that diagonal channel. Okay, so those are things I do like. Yeah, both of these things. But things I don't. Actually, let me show you one more thing I do like. And on the weekly chart, look at the bearishness of this candle. Okay, so I like this. It's also in a weekly downtrend. As soon as these lows here were broken, okay, which it was, as you can see, clearly broken here, this is still in a downtrend for me. Okay, so I like the weekly candle, the weekly structure trend is in a downtrend. If we go back to the day chart, yeah, we've got price bouncing off of these last highs, and we've had 3 negative candles. Okay, these are, and it's broke this channel as well, this diagonal grey channel. So these are all the things I do like about this trade. But there's still something in the back of my mind. So let me show you why I don't like this trade. So potentially for me, this is still in an uptrend. Yeah, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We haven't created, for me, potentially this area here needs to be broken. Okay, yeah, for it to be a trend structure. And we have this wick on the bottom of this candle. So I think this is going to come up, potentially test this level here again. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm just showing you why I'm staying out of this as a potential trade idea. I reckon price will come back up to here before it comes down. Okay. So those are reasons I don't like this pair. Yeah, it's still in an upward structure for me. Even though it's broken out of the channel, yeah, it's still in a upward trend for me. Okay, and then I want to show you this, guys. So yeah, this is US dollar, Canadian dollar. So then if I look at other US dollar pairs, okay, so this is euro, US dollar. And you remember last week, guys, I singled out this area here as an important zone. Yeah, yeah, because these are the last highs. Yeah, lower lows, lower highs, lower highs. Yeah, it hasn't created a lower low. But these are very important because these are the last highs. And remember, I said if price breaks this, I'm looking for longs all day. But as you can see, guys, on Friday, it didn't. Yeah, and instead we get this wick that's really reacted at this level. Okay, so, you know, US dollar could potentially do this. It could range, it could do many things. It could range. I still think it's going to come back down a little bit at least. Yeah, potentially back down to these lows. Okay, So this keeps me out of the US dollar. I know I'm looking at Euro US dollar, but this keeps me out of the US dollar Canadian dollar trade, because obviously all the US dollar pairs are correlated. Yeah, and then I looked at Aussie dollar US dollar, and again we've had a good bearish candle, but it's come into this zone here. So what was once support, yeah, bounced off. Support, remember we got a head and shoulders pattern. Don't forget head and shoulders patterns, I know you love them. Okay, and then it come down. This is obviously an area here, this and this was a good area of support and is now a good area for resistance. And as you can see on Friday, yeah, we had a bit of a reaction there. So price could quite easily do this. Okay, I would need to see a break of this level before I started long in this pair. So this is what's nagging at me regarding the US dollar Canadian dollar. So that's why I'm staying out of that pair. Yeah, if we go back to US dollar Canadian dollar, yeah, so that's why I'm staying out. There's a few things on the chart that doesn't fill me with confidence, and I'm looking at other US dollar pairs to tell me what's happening to the dollar. All right, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that, guys. Yeah, obviously you need to look at other pairs. You need to get a feel of all the pairs, yeah, all the markets. It will give you a feel. It's difficult to put your finger on that, but it will. Okay, and that comes with time and screen time. Okay, so yeah, US dollar, Canadian dollar, almost made it as a trade idea, but it's not. Okay, so let's remove all those US dollar pairs. Okay, and now I finally get to my two trade ideas. So the two trade ideas for Monday, the 12th of September are these. First of all, we've got New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, so we've been shorting this since Friday, guys, and I still think we have room to the downside. So as I explained, the day chart is your why. Why am I shorting this market? So price was in a downtrend, ranged, yeah, come down again, ranged, and then it broke. Okay, so its structure has been coming gradually lower. Okay, but structure is in a clear downtrend. We have lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, so let's now zoom in, and then for the last 2 days, guys, we've got this candle and this candle. Yeah. And I like the fact that this candle closed below the wick of this candle. Okay, little things like this. Guys, I can show you this as part of my mentoring program. If any of you are interested in my mentoring program, please drop me an email. hello simplyforex@gmail.com. All right. So yeah, for these reasons, guys, I'm still looking for shorts. Okay. So the idea is to come from one of our grey zones back down to our psychological level at 5,800. Okay, so let me zoom out. See if you, yes, you can see the blue line here, guys. This 5,800 level here is our target. Okay, so remember the day chart is your why. That's why I'm looking to short this pair. We've had a serious gap down this morning as well, and now it's filled that gap. Okay, so let's go to the H1. All right, there you can see this gap down here, guys. You can see this gap down. Okay, but that gap down has been filled now. All right, so yeah, we've got a couple of grey zones we can trade from. So potentially, price could come all the way back up to here, yeah, which corresponds with these last highs here. We see a bearish candlestick pattern. Yeah, we enter the trade. We can take price back down. I would probably take it back down to this grey level to start with. Close 80% of the trade and then leave 20% to run. Okay, if that doesn't happen, guys, price could react at this grey zone. I would argue it already has reacted. Yeah, look at this candle. This candle here has left this grey zone. It's broken these lows here and it's left this grey zone. But as you know, for me, guys, I can't start trading until the London or European Open, really. So I'll still be looking for price to come back into this grey zone, get a reaction, something that tells me sellers are in control. We enter the market. I'll probably close 80% here, yeah, last H1 low, and then leave 20% to run. Okay, and remember, as I showed you in the recap, we can trail our stop. Right, guys, so yeah, New Zealand Swiss franc, we're looking to short this pair. The next idea is this is the euro against the Swiss franc, and we're looking to short this pair as well. So we're seeing a bit of Swiss franc strength. So guys, yeah, so price was in a downtrend with this pair. This is the day chart. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. But then price shot back up, breaking these last highs here. Okay, so price was in an uptrend, but then it comes back down. It creates this higher low here. Okay, but then it didn't carry this momentum on. Yeah. Instead, we've had two bearish candles form that have broken these lows here. Okay, so a quick trend change, and it's now in a downtrend. All right, if we zoom in, guys, you can see the candles. Yeah, I was reluctant to trade this candle because look at the wick. Yeah, that's why it wasn't a trade idea. But Friday, this candle formed and it broke these lows of this wick as well. Okay, so this is a very bearish candle, and the idea is just to come from one of our grey zones back down to this blue line, okay, which corresponds with this last low over here and these lows here really. Okay, so yeah, looking to short this pair for those reasons. Okay, let's drop down to the H1, and this is our how will we trade it. Yeah, your day chart is why will we trade it. Your H1 is how will we trade it. Okay, so yeah, we've got a couple of grey zones here as well, guys. So again, price could come up to this grey zone here. We see a bearish candlestick pattern form. Wonderful. We enter the trade. I would close 80% at this last grey zone here. Yeah, close 80% and then leave 20% to run. Okay, so that'd be the first idea. The second idea would be this. I mean, I still expect this gap to be filled. So what we could see, guys, is price, yeah, we see a bearish candlestick pattern in this grey zone. Yeah, we enter the trade. We take price back down to these last lows, close 80%. If we get a risk to reward of 1:1, or at least 1:1, yeah, close 80% and then let 20% run, guys. And you can trail your stop as I showed you in the recap. Okay, guys, so Euro Swiss franc short and New Zealand Swiss franc short. They're the two trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So guys, if you enjoyed this daily morning analysis and want to receive it every single day, then please join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. Yeah, help support our channel. Thank you very much. Right, so news for Monday, the 12th of September. As you can see, guys, yeah, China is on holiday all day. Very nice. And then if we carry on down, the first piece of news that we're interested in, or the first three pieces of news, we've got at 7 o'clock London GMT, we've got the GDP, we've got manufacturing production, and we've got monthly GDP. Okay, so these three-star ratings could really move any pound pair, guys. Okay, so must be aware of that. And then if we carry on down, as you can see, no other news that we're interested in, guys. Okay, so that's it. That's the video finished. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and share. Share with your trading friends. I hope you have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.